And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the 5. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Banchero, right side. Pacers with the rebound. Nembhard with it. He had 15 points last outing. To the wing on the left. Siakam against Banchero. Puts the move on. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Huff. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside, Bain. Suggs with the screen for Bain. No good on the 3. Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Siakam for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Here's Suggs. The Pacers making the shot. Pass to Wagner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Back to Siakam. Now Mathurin. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist on the night. And So it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 1. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
Here's Suggs. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. To the inside, Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Magic hitting the bucket. Siakam misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wagner on the wing, defended by Mathurin. Carter with a screen on Nembhard. Pocket 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Connects from 3-point range. Suggs has got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Neesmith. After Jalen Suggs made that last 3-pointer. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Carter, that's good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Chance to check out stats for Anthony Black.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, Siakam. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Miami. Fires for 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pacers trail by 10. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The sixth pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here are the Pacers now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Now Black, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here's our Pacers high crew, everybody. Make some noise.
Change here. De Silva's checked in. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. Fourth, Siakam.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Magic leading by 13. Pass to Black. They set the pick. And Caro outside. And they get it back. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 15.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
They throw good, Mathurin. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Shepard's checked in for Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Wagner. He has 5. And here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. There's the pick. Pass to Huff. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Siakam. The shot missing. Great defense that time from Banchero. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Banchero does a great job of just staying on balance when attacking off the bounce.
Here's Matherin. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And it's the Magic with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. The 3 from Banchero. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. A 12-point game. On the wing, Matherin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Siakam. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, here's Banchero. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. It's stolen by Matherin. Rebound by the Magic.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Matherin. And here's McConnell. McConnell sets a screen for Siakam. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Magic leading by 12. Here's De Silva. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Banchero passes to Wagner. Outside, Carter bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 7 points in the game. Pacers trail by 15. McConnell passes to Shepard. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. A nice shot by Huff. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Orlando riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Anthony Black. Bataze is out there with Isaac. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. Bain, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Shepard. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 15. Here's Black. Outside, Bain. Back to Black. Sinks that one from the post. Black's got his second basket of the night.
At 6'7", Black has really good positional size and using that length to his advantage.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Isaac. And he sinks the second. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Suggs finds Bain. Here's De Silva. Guarded by Walker. Stolen by McConnell. Outside Matthews. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Batase. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Bain. The Pacers making the shot. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Bain.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Here's Nemhard. Hasn't made one yet. The three sinks the triple.
While not a laser, Nemhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Pass to De Silva. Bain inside the three-point line. That one doesn't go.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
There's the drive. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Nemhard for three. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
McConnell against Suggs. The shot. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Confident stroke by Black that time. No hesitation. He had his eyes locked in on the rim.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 14. Pass to Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's checked in. And the change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in.
That was your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Here's Suggs. He has 6. Pass to Bitadze. Now, here's Wagner. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Now, here's Siakam. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then. And now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bitadze. Magic moving the ball around. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pacers trail by 10. McConnell passes to Huff. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And another 3 for Indiana.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Back to Suggs. Five to shoot. Pass to De Silva. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pacers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
The offensive rebound. Back to Suggs. A kick out to Bain. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
Nesmith finds Nembhard. Right wing. Over to the wing. Nesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 8 points for Aaron Nesmith.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch and shoot situations.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers. Give it up for him.
T.J. McConnell. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Anthony Black comes in for Bain. The Magic leading by 5. Wagner, a screen on Nimhart. The three. It's hauled in by Huff.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Nimhart against Suggs. Outside Matherin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. Here's Black. Neesmith covering. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so here is Indiana. 7-point differential. Over in the corner, Matherin. Siakam outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Siakam's got 6 points.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And it's Wagner missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Banchero got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Pacers trail by 7. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner develop quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Banchero. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead. Indiana's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Outside Matherin. Back to Siakam. There's a screen from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Back to Suggs. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
And that one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
And it's Banchero missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nemhard finds Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
1:02 left in the first half. Banchero outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got 19 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Indiana moving the ball over. Matherin for 3. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, Matherin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Suggs looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Siakam with it. 13 points in the game. The front of the rim, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front. They lead by a bucket. Now we have have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards could swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, no one's picking them. Maybe if they play mistake-free ball, they'll have a chance. But a slim one at best.
I'm sure someone in the world is picking them, right? Maybe not. Who knows? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Andrew Nemhard is out there with Neesmith. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now Suggs. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Suggs missing. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nemhard. On the wing, Mathurin. For the lead. Carter pulls it in. Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bain, pass to Carter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nemhard finds Neesmith. And here is Siakam. He's covered by Banchero. Nemhard against Suggs. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nemhard. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You look at Orlando. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, there's the Pacers. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Right now for the Pacers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's Neesmith. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 10 points for Aaron Neesmith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Orlando with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And here are the Pacers now, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. It's a 2 from Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bain. Banchero outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Chance. A look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. Third is Benedict Mathurin.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Nembhard with it. He's covered by Suggs. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
That's good from Wagner. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 17. Mathurin for 3, and it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Banchero. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Banchero will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. That's helped them stake this lead.
Pacers trail by 6. Outside Mathurin. Siakam inside the three-point line. And again, unable to change momentum here. Inside. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. That's 29 points for Paolo Banchero. Pacers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Check out Franz Wagner here.
Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 22 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Siakam, 17 points in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Huff. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Wagner. 9 points in the game so far. Carter sets the pick for Payne. The Pacers pull it in. It's an 8-point differential. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Suggs. The Pacers making the shot. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And the 3 off target. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. And he hands it with authority.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
Magic have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Wagner kicks to Bane. Carter dishes it to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Siakam for 3.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And they are in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
And their turnover ranking stands out to me. It's been a strength for them this entire season. Their ability to take care of the basketball and not beat themselves. The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and the change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jackson against Bain. Pass to Carter. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Mathurin. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bain.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Well, one thing's for sure. When Banchero gets that close to the rim, he will fight through any contact to get up and score.
Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside Mathurin. Wagner with the block.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Nemhard. He's got 8. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Mathurin. Lets it go with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Mathurin's got 18 points in the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Now, here's Banchero. Carter with a screen on Jackson. Now Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
The 9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nemhard. Launches it. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Nemhard's got 5 points in the quarter. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Substitutions here. Well, who doesn't like fast break basketball? They're on the 2K Sports leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA with the teams who have scored the most points in transition this season. The Magic in second.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Here's Black. He has 7. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Count that one. Black's got 9 points.
Black doing just enough to create space for the score. Really solid handles on display that time.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Walker. With some arc. Now here's McConnell. Still scoreless. And the dunk by Jackson.
T.J. McConnell's vision on display there. Scanning the court to find somebody he can get a shot for.
107 left here in the third quarter. Black with it. He's got 9. Outside, Bain. Off target from three-point range. Indiana trailing here. Now, Siakam. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Walker for the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight.
Smart pass by Siakam. Tell you what, he's really grown over the years in reading and feeling the game as a passer.
And the shot goes in. Isaac's got his first 2 points of the night as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Siakam. He's got 17. Jackson, a screen on Isaac. From deep, Walker. He can't get that one to fall. Hello, Banchero getting it done for Orlando. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
And we got to clean up that inside. Got to clean it up. Guard without fouling. Keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
That sounds like Greg is looking for more focus in the paint area.
It's all about effort at this point. Coach Carlisle wants more hustle from this team.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Anthony Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Batazzi. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. And Indiana shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Shepard. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pacers. And here is Suggs. Wagner outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good. Batazzi hits them both. Here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since. Pass
to De Silva. Jacks up a three. Black, no good. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. McConnell kicks to Jackson. Here's Shepard. Now, here's McConnell. Siakam outside. Takes a three. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Suggs. Here's De Silva. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. McConnell scanning the floor to the left wing. Siakam left side. Got it. Good job on the low post. Siakam's got 21 in the game.
Nice touch there from Siakam to get a hard bucket inside.
Suggs with the ball. Back to Wagner. A shape. Here's Black. Drills the three-pointer.
He doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but don't forget about Black from deep. He can make them.
Now McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Bounce pass from McConnell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots. Shepard.
First free throw is good. And Indiana making a change here. Off's jacked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Good on both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Wagner outside. Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Siakam. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
First personal foul. Third team foul. 1 shot. Pascal Siakam.
Boy, you've really got to admire and appreciate the reliability of a guy like Siakam. You know, he understands his game inside and out, knows his strengths and weaknesses, and because of that, I think he's able to contribute to his team in multiple ways.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Huff. Off target with his 3. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Suggs in the corner. Over McConnell. And it's Suggs missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And stolen by Wagner. Out to Carter. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. Pass to Shepard. Here's Huff, defended by Carter. Huff, no good.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker, and it's Wagner missing. And Indiana shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. And it's now 26 points for Siakam. Pass to Suggs. Here's Black. Shoots the 3. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. To the middle. Snatched away. And there's the drive. Here's De Silva. He gets it in there. And the Magic lead by 4.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Suggs. He's covered by McConnell. And that one drops.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
There's Siakam. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. And Siakam throws it down.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarris Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Black. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Siakam. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Nemhard. Pass to Siakam. And here is Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nemhard. Good on the triple.
No hesitation from Nemhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Suggs kicks to Bain. Siakam against Banchero. At the elbow, Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. with time running down in the shot clock.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Pass to Huff. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Wagner. Up and in on the layup. And that's 13 points for Franz Wagner.
Really good quickness in transition that time from Wagner, using those long strides to cover ground quickly.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now Siakam. Bain rips down the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Ah, the basket is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And here is Bain. Now, here's Suggs. And Carroll. The 3 doesn't go. Now Siakam. Van Carroll vacuums it in. Now Suggs. Here's Van Carroll. Oh, the dunk.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Siakam. Van Carroll vacuums it in. Now Suggs. Now Van Carroll. Again. Ah, he parachutes in for the putback.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there, not afraid to get those hands dirty.
That one is good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Bain. Lets loose a 3. And it's off.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Siakam, and he sinks the fadeaway J.
Since entering the league, Pascal Siakam's jump shot has come a long way. Now it's a reliable go-to shot for him.
Here's Suggs. Here's Bain. Now Carter. Suggs. 3. Good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Launches it. He drills the 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Orlando now. 9-point game. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Van Carroll. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Assistant, Jalen Suggs.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.